Hi everyone, welcome to DECNO live stream. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Sherry.
Today we will show more details about the DECNO and the SPC flooring. Sherry has been in the flooring line over 10 years with rich experience, especially for the industry knowledge, excellent communication, and customer service. I think today you can share more information here.
Yes, Rebecca, your words indeed flowered me. Rebecca also has been in the line of over 6 years and with rich experience like the overseas customer visiting and take part in the overseas exhibitions. Got many feedback from customers as well. I think that today we both will share what we know and to all the friends together with us today in this live stream.
Yes. Thanks, Sherry. Let's start our journey now.
Okay, Rebecca, what will we talk in this today's live stream?
We will talk 3 parts. First one, introduction of factory.
Okay.
Second, introduction the production equipment and the process.
Okay.
And thirdly, introduction the SPC flooring. So Sherry, can you have a brief introduction of the DECNO history?
Yes, DECNO was established in 1997. Started with the business like HDF and MDF, and then developed the SPC flooring. And over 25 years development, DECNO has become a reliable manufacturer and business partner for over 723 brand owners from over 76 countries. And we aim to be your China one-stop suppliers.
Correct. Very detailed. Can you have a brief introduction of the SPC production base?
Yes. Totally, DECNO have 3 production base and 2 in Shandong province and 1 in Malaysia under construction. And I will make a brief introduction of the SPC flooring for the production processing. And for the SPC production, it mainly included the raw material mixing and stocking and transporting, and then come to the mixing and then hot pressing. And then cooling down like the acclimation. And then come to UV coating. And then if there is needed painted bevel, then come to the bevel. And then the paddings like the FPE and the caulk. And then finally come to the packing and the palleting.
Okay, let's see the video and our factory and the production one by one.
Okay, first come to the factory appearance.
Yes.
We are DECNO, established for more than 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best flooring for world's flooring brands.
Yes.
We are a professional manufacturer of SPC flooring, laminate flooring, and HDF board from China.
Yes.
Also, our Malaysia plant is under construction.
Yes, Malaysia.
Yes.
Based on advanced production
UV
equipment
coating.
and super technology, DECNO focuses on producing world-class flooring for worldwide customers.
QC, yes.
As the industry leaders, DECNO is dedicated to creating the world's best flooring and give professional support and outstanding service all the time.
Yes.
Laminate flooring.
Yes. QC.
Innovation is the core belief of DECNO, hardwood SPC,
New product.
SPC dryback, SPC tiles, and etc. has been launched for market.
Transporting.
Our products have been completely recognized by customers and authorized inspection agencies from more
Testimonials.
than 60 countries and regions. These are testimonials from our global customers.
Yes.
Customer feedback.
Yes. certification.
These are authorized quality certification and test reports.
Like the SPHC and the normal physical testing.
Yes.
You are welcome to contact DECNO, your reliable business partner.
This is the video for the whole appearance of DECNO factories.
Yes. Yeah, very nice. And so let's see the photos one by one.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the whole picture of our factories, and I will show it step by step. You see that this is our entrance gate. And this 2 workshop is for the SPC flooring.
Yes.
And this part is mainly for the raw material. Mixing, hot pricing will be done in this workshop. And this part is mainly for SPC as well. It is for UV coating, cutting and profiling, as well as the packing and paneling.
Yes.
And let's move on and come to the laminate. This is for the laminate, cutting, profiling, and packing, and this is for the hot pricing.
Yes.
Totally, we have 13 lines for the laminate hot pricing. And these 2 parts is for the warehouse stocking, for laminate and for SPC flooring. And this part is for the HDF and MDF factory areas. This is the total appearance of DECNO factory. And next, you see, as we explained, this is the gate and the 2 workshop for SPC flooring. Next. This is the detailed in view for the SPC flooring together with the acclimation areas.
Acclimation.
Yes, next. This is the inner view of the SPC workshop, mainly for the cutting and profiling. Next. This is the inner view of the laminate flooring workshop.
Yes.
This is as well as the cutting and profiling.
Yes.
Next. This is the laminate hot pricing, sorry. Next. This is a warehouse for both the laminate and SPC flooring. This is the picture of the HDF and the MDF production area. And now this is the pictures for the detailed areas of our factory.
Very detailed and impressive. Indeed, factory size and ability is very important guarantee for the production capacity.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Rebecca.
Yes.
And you know that DECNO also have passed the certification for ISO 9001 and ISO 14001.
Yes.
With these 2 certifications, it certified that DECNO has passed both the quality and environmental management guarantee. Let's see a detailed picture. This is the certification of both the ISO. This one is ISO 9001. This is the monthly guarantee for the quality control and management.
Yes.
And this one is ISO 14001. This is the guarantee for the environmental guarantee and management.
Yes.
And
this is really good. Yes. Back to the production. So can you show us the SPC production?
Yes, just like I mentioned before that, the SPC flooring production mainly included the raw material stocking, mixing, hot pricing, cooling down like the acclimation, and then come to the UV coating and cutting and profiling. And if there is needed the bevel, we come to the painted bevel. And if you need the paddings like the XP and the cork, then come to the padding staking, and then finally come to the packing and palleting. Yes.
So let's see the SPC production first.
Okay, see the whole precision first. Yes.
With 25 years of manufacturing and innovation experience, DECNO Flooring is always committed to producing the best flooring for our clients all over the world. Due to the comprehensive manufacturing system, our SPC flooring has the best quality and performance. You may be wondering the secrets behind the excellence. Now let's find out. First, virgin material.
Raw material
mixing.
DECNO uses 100% virgin material. We'll hot mix first and then cold mix the raw material. We will guarantee a more stable structure, which is critical to the dimensional stability.
Yes.
Then extruding. After further mixing,
extruding, hot pressing.
Twin screw extruder. Now coming to the hot pressing process. The
Hot
machine
press.
used during this procedure is a 5-row canister. The rigid core, wear layer, and HD film will be pressed together, and different textures will be added. After that is traction. Traction allows us to cool down the flooring to normal temperature. It's time to stack. Normally we'll stack for 48 hours,
Acclimation,
and the time will be extended during the summer. We will ensure stable dimension. The next step is where the magic happens. UV coating.
UV coating.
DECNO applies double UV coating treatment on the flooring, and thanks to our exclusive coating material, all the superior performances such as anti-slip, scratch resistance, flame retardant, antibacterial, stain resistant, etc. will be infused with the SPC flooring.
Yes.
There comes another 24-hour stack. Following that, there's auto-cutting and grooving process. We have professional equipment to make sure accuracy and integrity. The planks will be cut and grooved by auto machine according to different orders requests. V-groove and painting bubbles are optional choices for different needs.
Yes.
The last step, attach the sound insulation pad. IXPO core conduit available to choose from. The above steps are the DECNO SPC flooring manufacturing process. Afterward, professional personnel will palletize the finished products. And during the whole process, we are QC team to inspect and check the plans. DECNO SPC flooring has been exported to over 60 countries and been recognized by over 600 distributors all over the world. Now this is Wave-Round, exceptional SPC flooring produced by DECNO.
Yes.
Okay, this is the whole production procedure. Now let's see the first one, raw material mixing.
Okay,
yes.
let's see the mixing. Hot pot to pot.
Yes.
Double screw. Yes, this is the video of the raw material mixing. Rebecca, you know that frankly, before the mixing, now DECNO are developing a new system.
Yes.
It is called the auto stocking system.
Yes.
Which means that when the raw material comes to our factory, the raw material will be delivered directly from the truck to the pot.
Yes.
And with this auto stacking system, it have two functions. The first one is that it can guarantee on the delivery of the purity of the raw material.
Yes.
And another one is that when do the transferring to the mixing system, all the raw materials will be transferred with the settled proportion. It can guarantee on the raw material percentage, so as to guarantee on the product quality and as well as the product consistency. Another one is that it also can improve our production efficiency.
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look at our auto stocking system. The 5 pot. Yes. You see that there are totally 5 pots. And as we all know that the SPC flooring was composed mainly with 3 raw materials, the PVC resin, the limestone powder, stable leather, etc., the accessories.
Yes.
And so the 1, 2, 3 will be the main stocking of the raw materials.
Yes.
And the left 2 pots will be used for the emergency usage. So with this system, we can guarantee our stocking of the raw materials as well as to guarantee on the timely production. Okay.
This is really good because not every factory has it. As I know, we are the first one to have this automatic machine. Automatic machine in our area. It was more to guarantee the quality our QC workers will check both from the appearance and the lab test.
Yes.
QC workers will first check whether there is a big size color particles and the caking, and then take samples to the lab to do the test, like the wetness, moisture, and purity inspection. Yes, to guarantee the quality from the right beginning.
Yes, Rebecca, as you mentioned that DECNO use 100% virgin materials. Can you show us some samples of the materials?
Yes, I also take 2 bottles from this. Yes. Yeah, first one. This is the stone powder, and
this is the PVC resin.
You see the colors are pure white. Yeah, we use the 100% virgin materials, and you also see it from the
plant.
This, yes.
The color is pure white as well.
Yes, core border is pure white. That can use 100% virgin material to guarantee the quality.
Yes. Okay. Then let's back to then after the raw material. Then let's back to the production as well. Then come to which processing?
I think next one will be the 2-pulse
hot pricing. First, let's have a video on the hot pricing, hot productions.
Yes.
Okay, and I think that the hot pricing is connected with the raw material mixing as well. Maybe we can first back to the
raw material mixing.
Raw material mixing. No, raw material mixing.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll mention some special things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see that after the raw material, as I mentioned, the first raw material auto stocking system, it will be transferred into the auto mixing. And we want to mention some special points in this procession.
Yes.
And you see that there are two pots in this area, and this is called, the first one is called the hot pot, and the second is called the cold pot. And when the raw materials was transferred from the auto stocking, it will come to the hot pot first. The temperature will up to 130 degree to 145 degree. With the high temperature, it can help the ingredients melt and the waterings. And then rapidly, all the raw materials will be delivered into the cold pot. The temperature will down to 30 to 40 degrees. With a high and low temper, it can help the raw materials from the plasticizing and as well as to reach its physical performance. And the next, hot and cold. And then come to the two double screws. And we can see from the picture that there are 5 sections in these 2 double screws. And the temperature will come from 220 and down to the fifth 119. And this is very important section because all the plasticizing was done in this area. DECNO used the CNC control for the temperature control. So our quality can be guaranteed in this section as well.
It's very important for this part.
Because after this, it will come to the hot pricing directly. So I think that we should mention these 2 points to help our friends together with us to have a better understanding. And then let's continue with the hot pricing. Continue with the next video. Okay, let's stop here. And you see that now DECNO are using the 110 model. Totally, we have 6 lines with 110 model, and it have totally 5 steel rows. And the first and the second is for the thickness settle. You can see here, after here, there's come to the thickness. And the third one will combine the SPC core board together with the decorative film operation layer. And then come to the fourth one. The fourth one will be the rubber steel. The rubber steel is to help the SPC core board to have a flat and a smoother boards. And then finally come to the fifth one. The fifth one will determine the surface, like the BP surface, EIR surface, and stone colors like the coral surface. This is all decided by the fifth one. So Rebecca, I have a question. Do you know what does it mean by 110?
Yes. 110 is the machine model.
Yes.
We named the 110 for the machine model. More faster and higher efficiency. Yes.
And as Rebecca mentioned that we are using the 110, it is called by speed. With 110 model, DECNO have the production per line around 3,200 square meters. Totally around 280 containers monthly. But to our maximum production capacity, it can reach 330 containers monthly. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, this part so there is I think is the air condition.
Yes. During after the hot pressing, the SPC core board will be cooling down in the transaction line. And during this line, DECNO totally have 4 air conditioners. The main function of the air conditioner is to cool down the inner temp of the SPC core board to be balanced with the indoor temp. So this is a quality guarantee as well, because you have to balance the inner and outer tempers to reach its physical performance.
To guarantee the quality, consistency.
Then after reaches the length, it will be cut automatically. Then come to the acclimation. So Rebecca, anything will be happening during our acclimation?
I think all the planks will be acclimated after the hot pressing. And in winter, I think 1 or 2 days. And in summer, I think it's about 20.
2 or 3 days.
Yes.
And what's more, that our warehouse management and as well as the QC workers will double do the check-in and check-out with the production time to guarantee on the next procedures. So Rebecca, what will become in the next?
I think next will be the UV coating.
Yes, UV coating. Let's see the video. Yes.
For the pre-hunting, clean the surface.
Yes. Rebecca, can you say some details for the UV coating?
Yes. UV coating, DECNO use double UV coating. First is for the flatness, and the second is guarantee the performance. Also, after UV coating, all the planks will be acclimated another 12 or 24 hours.
Yes, Rebecca, I was totally agree with you. And if I'm a customer, I would like to place order to DECNO because I thought that a stable quality control is a guarantee for the final orders.
Yes. Do what you want if you are a customer.
And what's more, we not me as a customer, we have the customers over 723 brand owners and business partners from over 76 countries, and always good feedback from their support. And thanks for all their supporting to DECNO, and we will try our best on our supporting and service as well to feedback to their support.
Yes.
So after the UV coating, what will come to the next?
I think it's the cutting and profiling.
Yes, let's have a video. Cutting and profiling. Finish the products.
Yes.
Yes, this is the video. Rebecca, can you explain to the friends with us what is cutting and profiling?
Yeah, cutting means the length and the width will be confirmed. Profiling means the click. The long side and the short side, the click will be confirmed in this part.
Yes, we can show to our friends that both sides have the click systems.
Yes.
And we can do some installation together to let them have a idea of the final planks.
Yes. Yes, very easy to install it.
Yes. And I see that there is a difference. Let me show it.
I think you mentioned, I mentioned this is a micro.
Show to them.
Show the customers.
In my planks, there is also no, no bevels. This is what we call micro bevel. But in Rebecca's side, you can see that this is the painted bevel. So what's the difference?
This is painted bevel is more larger and show the flooring is more beautiful. Like the herringbone and the EIR surface. If added this painted bevel, it will be very nice.
Okay, and I saw that Rebecca prepared pictures.
Yes.
And this is the micro bevel.
Yes.
And only the bevel shape, but without any paintings or the colors on it.
Yes.
And this is the V-grooved painted bevel with the painted colors similar to the planks.
Yes.
And Rebecca, I still have a question. Is there any limit for the painted bevel? For the thickness, something?
Yes, normally no limit, but we suggest 4.5 millimeters. And the quality is more stable. Yes.
And just now you mentioned that some special designs we suggested to do with the painted V-groove bevel.
Yes, they are herringbone.
Yes. You see, this is the herringbone. You see, 4 sides with the painted bevel. Colors similar to the Decker film for better final installation outlook.
Yes.
Another one is EIR, yes, also 4 sides with the painted bevel. Very good and very beautiful. I even want to decorate my own home with the flooring.
Yes. Do it what you want. Yes, use the nice floorings.
Okay. Rebecca, so after the UV and after the cutting and the profiling, what will come to the next?
I think is if the planks needed a painted bevel, it will be transferred a painted bevel.
Yes.
If
not,
if customer needed the XP, we will stick the XP procedure.
Yes. Let's come to the XP staking. Auto staking and cutting.
Yes.
Boxing. Palleting. Loading.
Yes.
Rebecca, maybe some friends do not know what is called XPE. Can you show us a sample?
Yes.
This one. I find another one for you. Yeah, our one will be. Yes, this one. I will help you. This is called the IXPE.
Yes.
What's more, and in this style also can do with the cork for the padding. The main function of the IXPE or the cork is for the better fit filling.
Yes.
Together with the sound reduction.
Yes.
And Rebecca, I see that there is difference because there is no logo, but there is logo in your planks.
Yeah, good side.
Thank you.
Yes, we could do the customer brand on the XP as well as the packing box. If you have the logo, send us. We have the designers could do
design.
design it on the XP. It's
as
very nice.
Request.
Yes,
as well as to promote your brands.
Yes, and check the photo.
Yes, you can in the photos you can see the details. Here the logos and together with the brand names as well as the slogans.
Yes,
and most of the customers use the logos and the slogans both printed on the box together with the XP to promotion their brands. Okay.
Yes, very good.
As well as in the video, I see that there is the packing, piloting, and loading, and we can see it again. No, yeah. Piloting.
If you stick the XP on the blanks, glue needed.
Yes. And we can stop here for a while. Just now, Rebecca mentioned that if we want to stick the XP on the backing, so we need to use the glue. Rebecca, I have a doubt because everybody promotes the SPC as the 100% virgin material and no harmful to our health, as well as very environmental friendly. But from my own opinion, that you are using the glue, maybe it is not as what you said.
Yes, I know your consideration because many want to say it. We do this. But
say one thing.
Say
one thing and do another thing. But DECNO are not doing this. I heard that DECNO suppliers must have some certifications. Anything special for the glue?
Yes, we use the natural glue and it's the zero formaldehyde. We also has passed the PSA SVHC test. Yes, there is no harmful substances inside. Also, our XP manufacturers has passed the relevant SGS test, which guarantee the quality consistent another way.
Yes, both our suppliers for the XP as well as the glue.
Yes.
And I was totally impressed by this, Rebecca, because you know, the SPC floorings was normally used at home for daily usage.
Yes.
And healthy is very important factors because all of us live at our home and want a healthier and better environmental, especially for the indoors.
Yes.
And as I know that DECNO also have passed the SGS test for the VOC test. It has a certification. A floor score for the VOC. It is another improvement for our healthy and environmental products.
Yes.
And back to the video. Let's continue. Continue. Yes, continue. Yes, this is packing and piloting. Let's move on. Yes, stop here. Yes, and from the video you can see this is all well packed the piloting stocking in our warehouse and waiting for loading. You can see from the video that DECNO used both the second upper and the lower covers to stand the weight during the transportation and the warehouse stocking. Together that for all the boards with the small corners to help the reduce the weight of for the steel belt. Together, DECNO have still have strict requests on the piloting standards. For 1.2 meters, we have over 5 steel strips, and over 1.5 meters, we have over 6 steel strips. And both on 4 corners, we have the long and wide corner bead to protect the click system during the transportation, loading and disloading, as well as the warehouse stocking.
Yes, QC workers, before loading, QC workers also check like the colors, quantity, each pallet, and the total pallets to guarantee the loading correct.
And I think that if I'm a customer, I will be very happy to, especially when I open the containers, steady, clean, and beautiful packing and palleting. And especially, it will be much more easier for me to do the stocking and the transporting to our end customers.
I
will be very glad to see this.
We also received many customers' feedback. They open the containers. Wow, it's very nice.
And Rebecca, during the whole SPC flooring production, except that you have mentioned we have the QC control on the raw materials like the big particle size and the caking, something else. And anything special called QC workers will be done, like whether in the cutting and the profiling we have QC.
We have the QC workers, and they check it. They check it all the time in the profiling line. QC workers will select 2 or 3 planks and to do the padding on the working plate to check if the click has the high and low difference. To guarantee the quality consistency.
And this is a very important control for the quality, because all the customers want their goods be consistency, not only on the colors but as well as the quality. Especially to avoid some problems like high and low difference. And except this, during the stocking, our warehouse workers also will double check the cartons,
order
numbers, and the total loading quantities. This is all we have. We have all our QC workers among the whole production line to guarantee our SPC flooring productions. And I think for now we have done all we want to. We want to show our friends for the production. I think it's very detailed and impressive. Maybe customers no idea for the SPC specifications. Can you show us the specifications? We first have a look at the structure of the SPC flooring. You can see from the picture, the first one will be the WV coating that Rebecca has mentioned. Now DECNO uses WV. One is for the flatness, and the second one is for the performance. And come to the wear layer. Wear layer is determine the usage and the application of the SPC flooring. Normally we have the 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, something like this. It is mainly determined whether your boards will be used for residential or for commercial. Then come to the HD decker film, like Rebecca have got, and we also can show it. We have different colors, different designs like a wood or the tile. It is all determined by the decker film. Then come to the virgin diamond cobalt. SPC cobalt also can be called the diamond cobalt. Yes. And then come to the IXP backing. We can use the IXP as well as we can use the cork. It will be chosen by your own or the final applications. Then come to the next. This one will come to the detailed specification date. We will do it one by one. First, come to the thickness. Normally, DECNO can do the thickness with 4 millimeters, 4.5 millimeters, 5 millimeters, 5.5 millimeters, and up to 6 millimeters we can do. All this thickness is only mention of the SPC cobalt. Also, you have the options for the padding, like IXP, we can do 1 millimeter, 1.5, and up to 2 millimeters. And the cork also we can do 1 millimeter, 1.5 millimeters, and you can choose accordingly. After the thickness, we come to the wire layer. Just as I mentioned before, for the wire layer, we have 0.3 millimeters. It is mainly used for the residential. And 0.5 millimeters, it is mainly used for the commercial. And some customers, they have the special request, like for the light industry. We also can do with 0.7 millimeters. And this is for the wire layer. And for the length, normally we can do the wood planks with the height length to 1.2 meters. 1.5 meters. And someone wants the super long boards, we can even do 1.8 meters. And for the width, we can do the wood planks normally 182 millimeters, 180 millimeters. 180 is just a wide range. You also can do 181, 182, 183, and up to 184 millimeters.
No problem.
And if you want a wider plank, we also can do 2 to 8 millimeters. And this is for the normal practice. We recommend it for residential as well as the commercial. And this part is the drawing of the planks. 1230 with 180 millimeters, 1500 with 2 to 8, 1.8 with 2 to 8 millimeters.
Well, I think we could also do the special, like the tile and also the herringbone.
Yes, correctly. We also can do the tile and herringbone. We can see the drawings. And from here, you can see that for the stone tile size, we can do the length to 610 millimeters and width to 305 millimeters. But some special customers, they want a larger one. We also can do the length to 900 millimeters. And width to 450 millimeters. And this is for the herringbone. Herringbone, the length we can do 440 millimeters and length to 128 millimeters for the normal practice. And Rebecca, I think that we missed one special design in this drawing, which is called the fishbone. We also can do the fishbone. Later, we will share the details if our friends have the interest. You can come to our website, www.decnoflooring.com for details. And let's move on.
And in the herringbone, I think there is a problem for the click. Any special click here?
Let's introduce first from the normal one. You see from the boards, we can find one board here. You see the final boards, all the four sides was with the click system, the long side and the short side.
Yes.
When do the installations, people first click the long side and then do the short side.
Yes.
But there is some pressure need to use. You have to use the hammers to light the short side coming dun, dun, dun.
Yes.
And some friends, they want to do the installation at their home with DIY.
Yes.
So it will be a little kind of difficult for them. But to solve this problem, we developed the unit job system.
Yes.
As you can see from the drawings. When they first do the long side, and for the short side, just click.
Yeah, push it very
yes, push and click
easy.
will be very easy.
Yeah.
Yes, this is for the click. What's next?
I think it's for the surface.
Yes.
So we have many surface for customer choice. Like this is the whole surface we could do. EIR, coral, deep embossed, light embossed. We call it BP.
Yes.
Also wood grain, texture, and also the flat auto for tile. Okay, let's see it one by one. Wood grain surface next. And texture surface, the light embossed, deep embossed for the slip resistance, lychee surface for tile.
Okay.
Flat surface also for tile.
Okay.
Yes.
Coral.
Yeah, coral surface also for tile. And many choice for this one. Yes, EIR surface.
Register embossed.
Yes.
This is the surface. And I think that after all our introduction of the SPC flooring with pictures and videos, the friends maybe still have some doubts. Let's show them with real samples to have a deep impression as well.
Yes.
Okay, first let's come to the thickness.
Yes.
Yes, from the up to the down, it will first come to the 4 millimeters, 4.5 millimeters, 5 millimeters, and 6 millimeters.
Yes.
You see that this might be some difference just because they use the different XP paddings.
Yes.
So you can choose the thickness accordingly.
Yes.
Then come to the surface.
Yes.
This one or this one?
This one. This one is okay.
This one is the EIR surface. You see that EIR, which means that the surface steel roll is 100% same like the Decker film.
Match the Decker film. Yes.
This is the EIR. This is what we call the lychee for the stone tile.
Yes, I think it's the marble colors.
Yes, for the marbles. And this is the coral. And maybe you can see that for the stone tile size, we suggest for coral and lychee mainly to match the color designs.
Yes.
If it is like the concrete or the marbles. Yes. And then this is the deep embossed, which is called the BP surface.
Yes.
And this is light embossed, also called BP surface.
Yes.
And this is called the flat. The flat surface is very specially used for the colors like the marbles to present the real colors and the designs. This is also the BP surface as well. And and this is for the surface. And for the clicks, we just show it. And now let's do installation to show them how easy it will be for the herringbone.
Yes.
This normally the herringbone design. The planks will be divided into plank A and plank B.
Yeah.
Do the installation, one plank A and one plank B. Okay, let's show it.
Yeah.
First, wait a second. Yes, this will be correct. First, the long side.
Long side. And short side.
Yes.
Just push it.
Yes. And also the first one will be the long side. And for the short side,
yes.
Push. Easy.
Also long side. Yeah.
Push. Yes.
Very easy.
Long side, push. This is very easy. And when you do the disc installation, it is also very easy.
Yes.
And you click it out one by one, make it plank A and plank B. This is the click system and the thickness as well as the surface. And finally, let's have a whole look of the final planks.
Yes.
First, come to the tile.
Tiles.
Yes. This is the tile one. And 610, 305 millimeters. This is the 1.2. I think that there's two boards for the 1.2.
Yes.
And you see this is 1.2 normal practice. The length is 1.2. The width is 118. And this is the 1.2. The width is 228.
Yes.
You can see the difference.
Put it together and you could see the difference.
This is 180 and this is 228. You can decide your size with your room size.
Yes.
If it is a large house, you choose wider planks like 228. If it is normal the apartment, I think that 180 millimeters width will be enough.
Yes.
And how about the next one? Okay,
long board
1.5.
is coming. Yes.
Almost the same height with me.
Yes.
The longboard planks are now as very popular in the market, especially in the USA, European, as well as the New Zealand, Australia, and some Africa countries like South Africa, also like the longboards. And do you have the super longboards?
Yes.
1.8.
Super long board. Yes.
Wow. Super long and super wide. And the length is 1.8 meters long.
Yes.
And the width is 2 to 8 millimeters. Rebecca, I know that most of your customers like this super long boards. Why they like it?
Yes, because the long board could save. First one is installation very faster, and the second save more cost for the workers, for installation workers.
Yes. With large houses, with the long boards, which will reduce the plank quantities, so faster installations and lower installation worker cost.
Yes.
And this is all the whole planks that we have for our friends together with us. Well, thank you. And I think that today is
there is another for our new products.
Okay.
Just for the introduction.
Okay, this is the multi UV plank SPC.
Yes.
And from the structure, you can see that the normal one is the double UV and then come to the wire layer.
Yes.
But from the new multi UV, it is multi UV layers and no aberration layers. This is for the super performance of the SPC flooring after installation, like the anti-cigarette burning and anti-scratch and anti-slip resistance all will be done by here. And I think that we have another new product. Let's see the picture.
Yes, many people are interested in it. Yeah,
this is the hardwood SPC.
Yes.
And same like the UV coating, it comes to the, not the decker film, come to the wood veneer. And the backing also can be done with the XP backing, as well as we can do it with wood veneer as well.
Yes, we also add a special, we call it a balance wood under the core board. Yes, two layers or three layers are no problem.
Okay. Yes. And for normal practice, the wooden veneer, for the top wooden veneer, the thickness we can do is 0.6 millimeters and 1.2 millimeters.
Yes.
For the backing as well, 0.6 millimeters as well as 1.2 millimeters.
Yes.
And this is the two new products we share together. And anything else?
Yes, I think it's all finishing about the new products. Yes, today we talk more about, like I said before, we take 3 parts. First one, introduction, DECNO history.
Yes.
Second, introduction, the production process and the equipment.
Yes.
And thirdly, introduction, the SPC flooring, like the specifications, thickness, surface, aberration.
Click.
Click. Yes. And also introduce the new products. Yes, I think it's very detailed and impressive.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Rebecca.
Yes. We keep doing our best. If you have any questions, send a message to our email, sales@DECNO Flooring, DECNO .com. Sales@DECNO Flooring. .com. Also find us through the
website.
Website.
www. Website, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn,
Twitter,
as well as Twitter and Pinterest. You can find all the detailed information except our website as well as the social medias.
So very glad to share more information here with you guys. So if you have any question, send a message to us. Thank you.
Thank you all. See you next time.
See you.